Good morning, everybody. Welcome this wonderful Tuesday, March 21st to MarketStream.live. We're checking out everything that's hot on the open here in the U.S. markets. My name is Joseph Cusick with the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock. Let's jump right in. It's an interesting day to say the least, and we're seeing the major market indices in the green. The Dow Jones up 56, a little over 0.2% at 20,962.90. Very tight range here. Taking a look at the S&P 500, up 760 at 2,381.10. That's up 0.3%. And you have the NASDAQ up 22, up 0.4% at 5435.50. And then finally, following its big cap, large cap brethren, the small cap index, the Russell 2000, trading at 1388.50, up 0.3% or $4.40. Really, the catalyst right now that I can see, dollar weakness. The dollar is absolutely just crumbled. You can see it's trading on its lows right now. It had 99.77, down 59 cents, 0.5%. This has been the catalyst. We saw it started to occur overnight when the Japanese yen, the strength actually just came out of the yen towards the end of the session. It was looking strong, but that came out at the end of the session. We saw the yuan, the euro, the British pound, all of the world currencies just basically leapfrogging the dollar. U.S. dollar is now trading under 100 at 99.77, well below its 20 and 50-day moving average, and it looks like the next level of support is going to be coming in probably at this 99.50 level, and then you're going to see long-term support come in on the 200-day moving average at 98.52. So the weakness in the buck has been the catalyst for the markets today. Also, what's notable is we did have a couple earnings announcements. We talked about Lennar and the housing sector in Tech Talk yesterday. Taking a look at Lennar Corp, came in, had better than expected earnings, very strong guidance, and Lennar is down 62 cents or 1.18% at 52.06. You can see it's trading off of its worst levels. Really, the area that you're going to want to watch is $50.65. That's going to be the 20-day moving average. That's where the battleground for the short-term bulls will come into play. Lennar will watch the housing sector. Funny thing is that right now with the dollar weakness, you're starting to see the fixed income markets actually move to the upside as well. Very interesting action here, folks. We're seeing the markets up, we're seeing bonds up, and we're seeing the dollar cratering. We're also seeing crude firm up at 48.40. This is a very mixed message at this juncture. Not a lot of certainty. If you're seeing the markets up, like the major indices like the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, you're seeing volatility down 30 cents at 11.10. Trading right off of its lows, but it hit below $11 on the open. You see the dollar down 61 cents under 100. You see crude oil firming up at 48.40, up 18 cents. And you see the bonds up. You see especially the short end of the curve, the 2-year, which is most sensitive to these interest rate hikes, trading up 18 ticks. That means that the yields are coming down. You see that the 10-year is also just basically trading at flat, so the yields are flat. And the 30 years up ever so slightly, so yields are coming off here. That's telling you that the sectors that you're going to want to watch as far as with this fixed income move, watch financials. Financials could be coming under pressure, especially if we don't see some certainty. In other words, these bond prices start to come off. That could raise some red flags for financials. For those of you that are heavily weighted in financials, let's take a look at the sector ETF XLF. That could be a warning signal, and you're seeing right now it's in this battleground. You know how I always talk about the 20 and 50-day moving average. This is your short-term moving average, your mid-term moving average. We're right in this battleground for the bulls for finance. The XLF is trading up 8 cents at 24.33, but it's now in between these two moving averages. I use this as just an area where now I am looking at it. If I'm bullish on XLF and I haven't added any exposure, this is where I can actually potentially add some exposure, and I'm going to watch these levels. If it can hold between 24.50 and 24 and do that with some conviction, and we get maybe either some good data or some movement in the bonds, then I could do a plethora of strategies. As a matter of fact, today at Strategy Now, at 1:30 Eastern time, I'm going to go over a strategy where we'll talk about laddering puts, and we'll do it in XLF. So why don't you come back and join me at 1:30 Eastern time here at MarketStream, and I'll show you how you can implement that strategy potentially in your portfolio. All right, folks, that is it for What's Hot on the Open. Join me at 1:30 Eastern time for Strategy Now. See you then.